niggas is on that. They run the hood was telling me no, these bitches are broken now. Standing outside of the club, but I was the one that tried to be in. I ain't the one that they put up, that's the bitch that they doing it. I pray to God, I hope I make it with these raps. Cause I don't wanna go back to the hood and trap. To keep her in the tired, always cooking crack. And backing up get boring, who got time for that? But it costs to be the boss, bitches shit ain't cheap. So gotta go back to the streets. Moving at what you would call it. I gotta go back to my feet in a week. Moving at what you would call it. How else you think I was able to eat? Moving at what you would call it. What you would call it? What you would call it? Now you know what it is, but we gon' say what you would call it. In case you be listening when you be calling, say what you would call it. I got that what you would call it, call it. I got that what you would call it. I gotta take some precautions, especially when I be talking. Over the corner of our business, plotting on getting the check, you know. And never know when to be calling, God forbid I get deported. And I don't think I be talking, telling me I should have listened. I got that hold on. What you would call it. Or all of the drink, the innocent, to open up the price. I swear it ain't the hardest, but when I pop up, let's watch you. We got the drip at the floss, so I'm not getting the floss.
Don't, this is lag. So wait. Don't move. Stay there, cause it's lag. So it hasn't moved yet.
Ready for action with pack. Hey, fuck is you talking about? Taking the pack with the pack and the stuff, so you touch it, be might have taken it down. They sin it like whoa. Missing like gold. Stop. Walk it out. You talk at your face, they gon' chalk it out. Stop. Fuck it up. Hollow tits if you gon' run your mouth. The police are with me, the drum is out. They can't no nigga to line you now. Stop. Walk it out. Stop. Walk it out. Stop. Walk it out. You talk at your face, they gon' chalk it out. Stop. Fuck it up. Hollow tits if you gon' run your mouth. The police are with me, the drum is out. They can't no nigga to line you now. Stop. Walk it out. Stop. Walk it out. Shots, block, cop.
I'm black my rims. If I'm in New York, rock Tim. Screaming get loud, no fat boy slim. I'm about mine's gonna stack my wings. Number one up on the side, these on Ovin. I ain't no Joe, but I'm not rocking. Coming for your head, no Mike Tyson. I'm in the ocean with sharks, this game is so hard. Don't run like Mike Tyson. Like my rims. If I'm in New York, rock Tim. Screaming get loud, no fat boy slim. I'm about mine's gonna stack my wings. Number one up on the side, these on Ovin. I ain't no Joe, but I'm not rocking. Coming for your head, no Mike Tyson. I'm in the ocean with sharks, this game is so hard. Don't run like Mike Tyson. Drop top with the mob high with externals. I ain't talking about it, man. Talking hard, you a lame homie from the island, gotta deal with it. Block out up in the wedding. No wonder y'all writing your OG is playing. It was you with a stand from off of the liquor. The love in the go before rapping. I for the back with the ghost in the back. You see, we never kept you on smoke. You get clapped, we be making a splash. Talk me bugged and I don't talk. Me and my dog, this grab never fall. Silence the enemy, born in the dark. You a little fish, now you swimming with sharks. Deep in the face while we leaving some marks. Yeah, we don't compass a bill for the spot. All black, my rims. If I'm in New York, rock Tim. Screaming get loud, no fat boy send. Now mom's gotta stack my wins. Number one up on the side, these two no spin. I ain't no Joe, but I'm not rocking. Coming for your ear, no Mike Tyson. I'm in the ocean with sharks, this game is so hard. Don't run like Mike Tyson.
Never ever feel no way. Never ever feel no way. I'll never ever feel no way. I'll never feel no way. Can't nobody think me try to change my pace. I'm in a different space. Hopping out of this smoking place. I'm a veteran, better than every nigga that's settled in a kill. Got a black fist, pick him up like split. That's next shit. Hats back with a back big enough to clock. Kinda hit him like you a catfish. Rappers get a hot knee if they try me. Double shot at Hennessy, gotta see you stop me. If you try to try me, I'ma show you a hobby. But I be doing send shot to your lobby. No respect, cold blooded words. We can get violence. Get your check for the silence. We can dial this. Ape shit, by the zoo, so we wild. Rock guard, everything is on at the time. I'm ruthless. No eye to your Molly created is making me do this. I'm telling you shooters. To niggas who sending me shots on the net, they some losers. I don't care if you black or Hispanic, the fact is my standard is far beyond. Y'all in my pants, but I'm who you fear. So you stay close and pray I don't get on. Open your eyes, it's not my design. You in decline while I'm in my stride. You see me subside, I step in your shell cause you see I'm the shit and I ain't hit my prime. Yeah, better than king, you know he bout that. And he back in his back so you can count that. Ain't no hell in this world who can't bounce back. So I'm top five, I said you nobody doubt that.
Never ever feel no way. Never ever feel no way. Yeah, yeah. Never ever feel no way. Never ever feel no way. Yeah, yeah. Never ever feel no way. Never ever feel no way. Yeah, yeah. Never ever feel no way. Never ever feel no way. Yeah, don't talk about it. Just be about it. Just see the about where we come from. You can brag, but it's not no sweat. Cause when you don't beg, then you run. Never ever feel no way. Never ever feel no way. Yeah, yeah. Never ever feel no way. Never ever feel no way. Yeah.
You are now tuned into Welcome to the Rawrrzone, sponsored by Talent Wave, where many of your favorite celebrities have hidden talents. Visit the site to find out more. Email talentwave.info@gmail.com to find out how you can become part of the team. Yo, it's always a good day when there's tequila in your system, everyone. We're back.
What up? What up? What up?
Yo, we everywhere today. So you could catch us on Instagram, DTF Radio, Platinum Radio, Corner Radio. Why are you looking at me like that?
You know what I'm saying? It's how you loud out there. That shit picking up on everything.
It's them drinks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. Yo, it's the drinks that.
I think it's the mics picking up everything. You got all the mics on? No, it's just our three, right?
It's just us three,
okay.
but because we can hear each other, right?
Oh yeah, we good.
Yeah, yeah, that's better.
That's why.
a little better.
That way.
Yeah.
So let me pull up the whole list because Mikey was dead ass looking at me the other day when I made the whole list of every platform we're on, right?
Right. There's a whole lot of platforms now.
Yo.
We're fucking everywhere.
We're lit, yo. So peep this. Hold on, let's see if these work.
Oh God.
You about to test the effects?
Hold on.
Oh God.
First of all, that was...
That shouldn't have been the one that worked anyway.
Right.
No, I'm just trying to try it out.
Yeah, now we should have did that before.
Oh, well, fuck it. So, what's up, everyone? My name is Katie K. Welcome to the Rawrrzone. Over here, where you can find us on Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Spotify, Audio Mac, the DTF Radio app, Platinum Radio, Station Head, where you could catch the Clash tomorrow.
That's the top 10.
The top 10. So we got the top 10 tomorrow at 8. But beside me here, you know, I have Radio Daddy. I'm giving him the one option right now, even though he was hating on my outfit.
Nah, it wasn't no hate, yo. It was no hate.
Just because they're not tight like they used to be anymore. The leggings, it's still.
Katie, there's no way those leggings could have been tight on you, Katie. They have a fucking a wide fucking
Nah, bro. These shit used to actually
bro?
be tights. These shit are mad loose on me, son.
Bro, nah, it's quiet.
So we got Radio Daddy here, and he's a fucking hater. And then we got, you know, Rawrzone's youngest, our favorite child.
I'm not that much younger than everybody else.
You're definitely much younger than him.
Jesus Christ. So I'm old now.
Yes.
God damn.
You're not old. I'm just young.
You and
It's
Janelle
different.
with the bullshit.
I'm older than Janelle, I think.
No, you're not.
I thought I was older than her.
Are both of y'all over
Absolutely
30?
I'm well over 30.
He's almost 40.
I would have never guessed.
People say that all the time.
Nah, we all know that, but I thought Janelle was like maybe a year younger than me.
Nope.
She's older than me?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Sorry, Janelle. I'm horrible with ages. So what's up, guys? What the fuck is up?
Shit.
It is another day in the neighborhood.
That's it.
Okay.
What was the weekend like? What's the weekend vibes?
Yo, we had a whole weekend just pass us, didn't we?
Time flies, like, especially now with everything going on. It's just routine after routine.
I feel like,
routine.
yo, when we leave here, I feel like it just comes right back.
My weekend, let me make sure I remember it.
Jeez.
Yo, but no,
That's a lit weekend.
Nah, it wasn't lit. It's just a
It
repetition.
just work.
Yeah. It's just a repetition. Yeah, my weekend flew. I remember food shopping on Friday. And
At least you remember your Friday. Yo, Mikey, what the fuck did I do Friday?
I don't even remember what the fuck I did yesterday. So you can't ask me what the
I
fuck
know
happened
what
on
you
Friday.
did yesterday.
I did community service yesterday.
Exactly. You did other things too, but I know what you did yesterday.
I did community service yesterday.
That's what it's called now.
No.
I
That's
actually
not
did
what it's
community
called.
service yesterday.
Pause.
I was about to say.
Pause. You're about to
Yo, I actually
get him in
did
wild trouble
I
right
know, I
there.
actually so
No, I was asking the question because you were saying one thing, he was saying another. So I'm like,
nah, no,
So no, we cannot call it that, right?
I would never call it that, but
no, definitely can't call it community service because this is definitely not community penis. So.
I would hope not. I fucking
So
hope not.
we're gonna end that now. It's not community penis.
Like
So.
I'm already a manager. I don't need to fucking deal with the repercussions of community dick.
No, we're definitely not doing that. It's not gonna happen.
Like I thought we got through that phase already. So
Nah, yesterday I actually had to do community service as a condition to my probation. I have 60 hours community service to do. And being that I have a year left, they're hounding me because I hadn't done any of it. So I went ahead yesterday.
I mean, we also have 6 months of 6 to 8 months of a goddamn pandemic.
Right. And that actually slowed me up because right before the pandemic hit, I was about to start. And then the pandemic hit and they were like, well, you can't really do anything. So wait till it kind of dies down. Then when it died down, I got a phone call saying, well, it's died down now, so you need to get started. And I'm just like, okay. It's like, you have 30 days to get blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So, but the weekend, though, my weekend is always the same. It's always Mikey time, daddy daycare. I was Uncle Mike. So I played a lot of, I actually caught up on a couple video games.
Were you still playing the Yu-Gi-Oh shit?
Of course.
on what?
Switch.
I played Yu-Gi-Oh on Switch. I was catching up on my Final Fantasy VII remake. Because I got stuck for a minute and I just didn't have the patience to really like kind of figure it out.
I can never get into that for some reason.
Nah, a lot of people for RPGs, it takes the right game to get into it. Especially Final Fantasy. Like I always tell people, you can start at 7 or 9. Those are the ones to start at to get you into the game and to get you into the series. And then from there, I can be like, okay, you can go to 6 or you can go to this and just try. It's all of them are different in their own way. But that's RPGs. RPGs to me, that's life. Like I love.
That's not my thing.
And then Fortnite was Fortnite weekend.
Please tell me you didn't curse out the little kids.
Of course I did. What else am I gonna do?
They be talking hella shit.
Wild shit.
But
wild
what
shit.
sounds worse, man? An 8-year-old telling you I'm gonna fuck your mom, or a 40-year-old telling an 8-year-old I'm gonna fuck your mom in the ass.
No, it's definitely the 8-year-old telling me he's gonna fuck my mom because the 8-year-old shouldn't know anything about fucking my mom.
Not only that, they haven't hit puberty, so
right.
They got like the Mickey Mouse.
About?
They got like the Mickey Mouse.
First of all,
voice.
the trash talk goes both ways.
Listen, when an 8-year-old calls, he said, "You must be a nigger." Okay, cool. You got it. Like. You got it, homie. I'm gonna beat your ass now.
Yo, we ain't gonna do that, right? Because then we're gonna get into I'm just a white girl rant again.
Oh yeah, another one.
Oh boy.
Let's not do that again. Seeing as you and certain people were petty on Facebook the other day in my honor.
I mean,
yo,
it really wasn't in your honor.
Beautiful.
It really wasn't in your honor. It was just like he kind of set himself up for it. So we just
went
along with it.
When petty is executed perfectly without even trying.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got to think about it.
Right. It just happened. It kind of fell into the lap.
Like
we just kind of
we were just talking random shit about, remember that we had the petty sode.
Right.
And said person was up to fuckery because they heard petty sode.
Right.
Oh, but you expected that to happen.
We already expected it, right? But when it hit the fan, where said friend of ours, it came back to said friend of ours, and he still decided to act like he didn't fucking know me. Mind you, that same day is when the Facebook post happened, where he inserted himself into Mikey bullshit, and the GIFs won.
Yeah, we went hard on the gifts, bro.
I could basically go back and find this.
Right.
I will add you to a certain group page so you could see it.
Yeah,
okay.
it was hilarious.
It was hilarious. Mikey came to pick me up. We talked about the glizzies again.
I'm still lost on the fact that only New Yorkers can make eating a hot dog gay.
To be honest with you, it actually didn't start in New York.
It started at ATL.
Yeah, it started
really?
at ATL, and then it got up to like the DMV, and it just made its way up.
Really?
Yeah.
'Cause I just feel like that's like the dumbest thing on
But
earth.
you know, New York is
right. They drag it.
They
They
take
drag
everything
the shit out
and
of
run
it.
with it.
They drag the shit out of it.
'Cause you
I'm
know,
just like, it's a fucking hot dog.
Because you know, for years there wasn't a hot dog eating contest in Coney Island.
Right. Like it's not that something that we don't do.
Like burgers and hot dogs. Like burgers and hot dogs are.
I mean, listen, man, for $1.50 quarter pounder glizzy, bro, that shit was life.
That fucking hot dog from Costco was everything. That Costco hot dog was everything.
That quarter pounder beef, yo.
That was a quarter pound all beef.
All American high grade.
$1.50, and you get a drink with it.
With
too.
a drink and a refill. The major glizzy.
Yo, that was not a major glizzy. That was general glizzy.
That shit was wild. That shit was so delicious, bro. I don't even give a fuck. That was a good glizzy, bro.
That really was though. And I'm not mad at it, right? My weekend though, it's starting to come back to me. Did it come back to you yet?
I had to chill with the kid.
No, we got already. Yeah. I'm telling my co-conspirator.
Yeah.
I worked. That's about it. I worked and I took care of some family business, but yeah, mainly just worked.
Yeah.
Well, see, Thursday I waited for Apollo, but we already squared that off.
Oh yeah.
Friday, I'm gonna keep it a whole stack with you. I really don't remember Friday to save my fucking life. So if I did something significant with you on Friday, I'm so fucking sorry. I honestly was probably out of it. Saturday, I was working here. Danny Ray came from Jersey. Shout out to Danny Ray.
What up, D?
You know, she's a new member of the team. You know, she's kind of helping us bridge the whole Jersey vibe. You know, we're trying to get the fuck out of New York, you know.
Not really trying to get out of New York.
Just expand.
We want open ourselves up to different
make the
things.
money.
Right.
So, Danny Ray came. She helped out with the first part of the clash for the top 10. Shout out to everyone that was on it. And then we went to... Sorry, Mikey, we went to the truck, bro.
Oh, I don't care. I can go to the truck anytime. I have one right by my house.
Yeah, but... Yo, they did it all fresh this weekend, bro. It was like when they get that new shipment of food.
I had Hooters yesterday.
You said the truck?
So they're the Greek truck, right?
It's a Greek truck.
And if you, like, being under Ivy Productions, like, there's not a lot of good food. Yeah, so not a lot of good food around because now you got to be wary about what Asian food you eat.
You got a lot of fast food by you.
That's another thing, too.
You got a lot of fast food by you.
But the good thing about the Greek truck, right, and shout out to King's Food Black because I'm probably never going to give them another shout out like this again without getting cut a check. Man, after all the money I put in their pockets.
Yeah.
So, shit, man, cut me a motherfucking check.
I had Hooters yesterday, and I had Hooters on Friday.
Oh, so you actually went and picked up Hooters?
Really?
I think it's overrated.
You think the food is overrated or just the establishment?
As a whole, the food is it's not bad. It's like
you know what? Hooters is definitely hit or miss. It's definitely hit or miss. So I really prefer to sit in Hooters and eat, but I'm also not with sitting outside at Hooters. So it's like I'd rather have them deliver it, but then you risk the chance in your food not being good.
This is the one in the city?
This is the one off
in
of
Flushing.
it's Kew Gardens.
I didn't even know there was
Fresh Meadows. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's one of Fresh Meadows. It's been there for years, and then it closed down and it turned into an Irish bar for about 6 months, and then that closed down and Hooters opened back up, which was so weird. But yeah, I like the wings and I like the fried pickles. Everything else to me is mediocre at Hooters.
I just think Hooters don't look like Hooters the way they used to be. Like they brought all the hick-ass ugly bitches.
Because that's literally what it was for. It wasn't really for the food.
It wasn't for the food.
It wasn't for the food.
I think the women, like if you go to the ones in Atlanta, it's a totally different experience than the ones in New York.
You go to anywhere in Atlanta.
Absolutely.
Bro, you know in Atlanta, they don't have you like wearing all the masks, but they have their policies for COVID are wild different, I heard.
Well, that's only because they're idiots. Well, now listen, California is back open like how we are. Because they followed our model to the T. They literally was like, everything that you do.
Yeah, but it took them longer.
But majority of the
Not really.
Yeah, because remember,
They started later.
they started later, but they had they didn't have as much as we had.
Yeah,
Well,
'cause-
it grew pretty fast.
Okay.
And they started their quarantine a lot later than we did, and that's why it ended later. The reason why Atlanta is the way it is now is because they, one, don't social distance, and two, when they were doing good, they started wilding out and having wild parties. Like they started having like COVID parties, Morehouse was having parties, Spelman was having all of them college, and it just went rampant
crazy
again. So they had to start from square one, like literally locked down for 2 weeks. Like my pops was telling me, he's like, yo, I don't go nowhere. My pops was like, yo, I don't leave the crib. I go to get groceries and I come home. So I don't do anything.
Majority of the states are like back to normal. Besides,
and that's something that they don't.
But half of these, literally, X amount of the United States is not even allowed to come to fucking New York, including Puerto Rico.
Right, because New York has a bigger risk of it coming back because of the high immigration and because people live in like 2 family bedrooms but have 9 people living in the house.
Yeah, it's a high population. 2, it's a big a lot of people travel in and out of New York for different reasons.
Exactly. So. You got people that come in every day for work from Connecticut, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? They come in and out of New York daily. So it's very, very hard to have people coming in for leisure trips.
Then JFK is a big international airport.
Right.
And then
it spreads from there.
People take trains, it's
wild. It's very we have it at a point where it's slow, but like it's still crazy out here.
I mean,
it's still pretty crazy out here.
It is pretty crazy, but before we get into like our topics and talk crazy, before we put our guest DJ Chase and Johnnie Floss after the music break, right? We gonna no, you good? You still good? We still talking shit. Don't worry, Apollo.
Apollo up was
ready, right?
His business.
Now, last time I got caught off guard, so I had to make sure I was
No, that's why I was actually giving you the heads up this time. So we're gonna get into some topics, but let me say what's up to everyone in the check-in. Shout out to my cousin who said love you guys. Well, she said love you to me, but I'm gonna relate that love to everyone because everyone should have love and feel great.
Mm-hmm.
On the Instagram check-in, we got Ray Fame, we got German Doll Jewel, Honest Music, Janelle from HR from the Jobber Tears podcast. By the way, they're gonna be in the building next week because Legends is finally fucking open again. The wrestling people can finally go to their home and watch TV and eat fucking as much as they want. You know, no more indoor fucking parties.
It's a fact.
Cause like I'm sorry, Mike, if we gotta FaceTime one more time while we watch a fucking pay-per-view, bro, I might lose my shit.
I don't barely watch the shit no way anyway, so
you ain't feel no way about it?
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're not doing anything October 4th, pull up to Legends for the NXT Takeover Party. It's going to be sponsored by the Jobber Tears Network and all their shows, which do include Cats and Dogs podcast, the Year Sports Show, and more. Shout out to the entire Jobber Tears family. So, guys, shit got crazy the last couple of weeks, bro.
Like what? What happened?
So Kanye went on a rant.
Oh,
of course.
Mm-hmm. What else is new?
So this time
he was talking facts though.
He talked facts this time.
It's still a little crazy, but
I can't get mad at it though, because he says he's not gonna do his he's not gonna break his contract. Oh my God, someone call you on your shit. But wait, before you do that, Janelle. Yeah, Janelle said you ain't shit because you say you don't watch wrestling.
No. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. Let's not do that.
It's okay. The show is called Welcome to the Rawrrzone, where we have a podcast based on wrestling, but yet my co-host doesn't watch. Okay.
No,
cool.
That's not what I said.
Thanks, Janelle.
This is why I just can't with women. I can't. That's absolutely not what I said. You said something about the pay-per-view. I said I don't barely watch the pay-per-views. That's what I said. Let's not do that. Janelle, let's not do that at all.
Yo, shout out to Pachi. From he works the boys for like ESPN and all these dope sports stuff. We gotta get you on the show too to tell us the real shit about sports because I
That's a
just watch
fact.
wrestling.
I fuck with all sports.
Yo, dead ass
All
though.
my teams trash though.
But yo, Pachi, I
What,
want
New York
my
teams?
good
All
leather
New York
jacket.
teams and the Atlanta Falcons.
Wait, I need to say this first before we talk football, right? Yo, Pachi, I need my jacket back. It's been a year since I had my good leather jacket back. I want it back. All right, cool. That's done with. All right, Kanye's rant.
All right.
And Janelle told me to tell you WBLS.
I got you.
I don't want to know what the fuck that was about, but fame goes.
So basically, Apollo said last week that my voice is wild deep, and she was like, "Yo, you got the Quiet Storm WBLS voice."
Oh,
So that's a fact. That's a
big
whole
fact.
That's a whole fact.
Yo, Pachi, you act like you ain't coming to Queens. Hurry up. I miss you, but give me my jacket.
Wait, what Ray say? What Fame say?
Yo, Fame,
I ain't watch it because
COVID got it trash.
Yeah, that's a fact.
No, because I'm sorry, Apollo. We're gonna segregate you for a minute because you don't know wrestling.
It's cool.
I don't think certain storylines were trash.
No. Not everything was trash.
Not everything was trash. But I called
fucking
it.
Retribution was trash.
I fucking called it. I
fucking
said
Retribution
it.
is so fucking trash.
I fucking told you it's gonna be NXT, and then it was gonna talk about it's gonna go into fucking Survivor Series. But no, you and Ray Pearson told me that shit's that's wild trash.
It is trash.
Like,
and no, I didn't say that it wasn't gonna be anybody from NXT. You could clearly tell it was somebody from.
Like you already saw the moment it was the blue hair.
Yeah, I wasn't even looking at. It just made sense.
It was near Gam, something like that. And then I saw Mercedes Martinez, and of course they were gonna do that shit because Mercedes Martinez got fired now, especially with her rival. Didn't she have like a rivalry with Rhea Ripley?
I guess.
I knew they were fighting like 2 Super Tuesdays ago when it was still happening.
I was not feeling the execution on that. What I am feeling is Raw Underground. That's literally my guilty pleasure. That shit is
Man,
fire.
I think that's any wrestling fan's guilty pleasure.
Nah,
right now.
a lot of motherfuckers do not like Raw Underground. Do not like it.
Because
so for Apollo, Raw Underground is like they have this segment on Raw now where
it's like Fight Club.
It's like Fight Club.
That sounds lit.
Yeah, and they be in the back and like shit get real lit. My man Ziggler is doing his thing every week on Raw Underground. So shout outs to Dolph Ziggler because that man was forever in the hole. They put Braun Strowman. I don't know why he's there, but I mean I was here for it.
And this is where the part of WWE goes where they end up making it fucking trash. Raw Underground is gonna become trash because they're now inserting all the fucking talent.
They're trying to put over the new guys. That's all it is.
Man,
that's why they brought. What's that nigga name that came on last night? Fuck the big nigga that fought Roman fucking Braun Strowman.
I don't know.
Speaking of which, Friday is the Joe Show, so everybody tune in for the Friday Night SmackDown.
Oh Lord, here we fucking go again.
Big Joe.
Yo, by the way, luxury taxes mixed, bro.
I see on my watch. I can't wait to hear it.
Oh Jesus Christ! Yo, shout out to Live Johnson. You couldn't be here today. We missed you. We did play "Feel No Way" remix in your honor. Plus, I was feeling petty, but fuck it.
Well, we got off the Kanye topic.
Yes, let's go back to Kanye. So Kanye talked about he's not breaking his contract.
He said he's not doing any more music
until the contract is over.
Right.
And he's not going to break the contract, which is either way. He's just going to write it out pretty much because how much is left of the contract?
True. But the man just wants his masters, bro.
It's okay. I know, Janelle. Fuck the Joe Show. He's Heyman's bitch now.
Y'all niggas is hating on
because he's Heyman's bitch.
How? How do you figure?
Bro, whatever reason.
First of all, Janelle just does not like Roman Reigns, so
I don't like this. I don't like this Roman Reigns.
Why? Isn't this the Roman Reigns that everybody's been crying for?
No,
this is exactly.
I'm not everyone.
This is exactly who people have been crying for.
My guy, I'm not everyone though, bro.
So you liked him as the trash ass babyface that he was.
I feel like they could have done the babyface better.
No, absolutely not. He's
But
clearly.
but I don't think he should be having goddamn Paul Heyman as a
Why
background.
not? He can't cut a fucking promo. Why? Why would he not have Paul Heyman? He cannot talk. He's trash. He's excellent now with Paul Heyman. Are you kidding me?
I'm just not feeling it.
Do we have to have a wrestling podcast tomorrow?
We are having a wrestling podcast tomorrow. You said you're not attending.
No, I didn't say I'm not attending. I said the time frame was wild.
I mean, I'm still trying to wait on both of you for the goddamn time frame.
Okay, well, you let me know what the fuck is going on.
How about you
like
and Ray let me know what the fuck time you could do it?
I don't like this shit at all. Y'all not going. First of all, I don't take Jericho slander, and I damn sure I'm not going to take no Joe slander. You're not.
Wow.
You're
now,
not gonna fucking do this.
Now Joe is a god. All right, back to Kanye. Back to Kanye, because we're on a time crunch here.
Okay.
That's the fucking why we have a podcast. As an artist, how do you feel about this type of thing? Because he really went in on that rant, and you were the DJ who's still an artist.
So I was watching Sparrow show today. He made a great point. That the same way Kanye said slavery was a choice, him signing that contract was a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was.
So he didn't really have. You can't come out now and say, "Oh, they're screwing me," blah blah blah. When you looked over your contract, or your lawyers looked over your contract, and you saw everything that was in it, you knew you wasn't getting your shit. You knew what you was getting and what you wasn't getting, and now you're trying to make this big rant to try to force a label to do what you want them to do. And while that's a great tactic, it's like, my brother, like,
you've been in the game this long,
way too fucking long, bro.
I mean, that's the thing.
He's been in it
to get caught like this, it's
right?
Like,
and then just to think, like, how many contracts he's signed since then, just for music wise, like, bro, like, it has to be there has to be a time when you're just like, yo, all right.
But something's got to give, though. Like,
right, that's what I'm saying. Like, it has to be, like, you can't have it both ways. You can't be this person one day and then the next person another day. And I get that, you know, you're dealing with the bipolar and everything like that, but like,
I mean, but see, that's what we go and say about people with mental disease, like all mental disease, not just bipolar disorder.
Right. No, all mental disease, absolutely. And I'm very sympathetic with it, because I've lived with that personally anyway. But
you bipolar, bro? You find
no, not me, but I do have family members who are.
I'm about to say that makes hella sense.
Nah, I'm cool. Fuck is you talking about? But like I said, you read everything. You look over your contracts. You look over your contracts with your peoples. You see what you're getting. You see what you're not getting. So don't try to strong arm people now into doing what you wanted them to do back in the day, but you were just hyped because you were gonna make all the money and have all the chains and shit like that. Like when you was old Kanye and you used to say all that shit. Yo, you wanted the money, you wanted the fame, you wanted the chains, you know what I'm saying, the cars and all that shit. Now that your mindset is different and you're thinking on a different wavelength, now you want a label to do the right thing, or you know what I'm saying, the right thing. So I mean, I get what he's trying to do, I get what he's saying, and what he's saying is right, but he's just going about it the wrong way.
Okay. So, gentlemen, I'm not gonna talk about Podcast God this week because I'm still feeling the hurt.
That he's not on no more.
He's not that he's not on, right?
He's not on Spotify.
He's not on Spotify, but he is taking a little bit of a break.
Okay.
Because he had 2 years of recording and all of that, you know.
Right.
But
how many days a week you saying? Like 2 days a week he was recording.
He would record 3-4 shows.
Right. For 2 years.
Can you imagine us doing that shit?
That's a lot of content.
And then I feel bad. I feel bad for the person that has to edit all the content.
And to do it on a timely manner to make sure everything goes out.
He has a team for that, so I don't really feel bad for that. But they probably get paid well.
Clearly not if Joe fucking didn't want to renew the contract.
Well, Spotify was screwing him. That doesn't have anything to do with the team that was editing.
Yeah.
Spotify was screwing him. So that's why he didn't want to renew the contract.
I mean,
I'm sure he has people who do it that he pays out of his pocket to edit. Or he could do it himself. Who knows?
Sure, man. If you got money like Joe Budden, you're not going to sit. I wouldn't even sit there if I had money like Joe Budden.
Listen, sometimes if it's something that you love doing, you'll do it.
That's true.
And half the time it's just like if you do it well, why pay somebody else for it? If
Right,
you want to learn how to
exactly.
do it, why pay somebody else to do it for you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I didn't get to finish the whole podcast. The last one.
Yeah, I watched a little bit, but I didn't get the whole thing.
But for the most part, it kind of had me in my feels. Shout out to Joe for all the work he did put it with Spotify. And thank you for dropping the jewels as to what the industry's been really, really like lately.
Especially podcast-wise.
Especially for podcasters, because podcasters don't fucking get it sometimes.
It's a new thing for a lot of people. A lot of people, especially during this quarantine, started up podcasting and things like that, and taking that up as either a hobby or something that they want to do, professionally. So it's good to have that background, because coming up in the music game back in the day, nobody really had that.
But nobody nobody helped the radio game either. So
yeah, but the radio game has been around for entirely too long, way too long. So this shit has been like this. It's been like this. That's nothing new. You know what I'm saying? But this podcasting shit is fairly new, especially doing it at the level that Joe does it at. So, and being lucrative and successful. So for him to drop those types of jewels as to what was going on behind the scenes and things like that's dope for people who do podcasts like me, like you. You know what I'm saying?
Thoughts of a Regular Man is out now. Just type in Ivy Productions and you can find that over there. By the way,
season 2.
Season 2. Even though
we're gonna get the season 1 up there.
Yeah, eventually when I get the episodes.
Listen, they jacked me from my computer and shit. So when I lost all that, I lost a whole lot of access to a lot of shit. But I'm gonna try to figure that out tomorrow. I'm gonna be home tomorrow.
Swiping, no swiping.
Listen, it's cool. If them niggas needed it, they needed it. Fuck them.
I'm sorry. Like, I know you're still upset about the electronics, but I'm still upset about the backpack, because that backpack was fire.
That backpack was fire.
What kind of backpack was it?
It was a Marvel backpack, and it had like
the
comic books like all along it. It was fire. It was when I saw it in Walmart. I wasn't even in there for that. I think I was food shopping, and I saw that, and I was like, "Fuck it, I gotta pick it up." I was like, "I don't care what it costs." This shit was $10.
Oh, that's light work.
I was like, "Yo, I didn't even care." I said, "Yo, if this shit is $50, I'm buying it." And that shit was $10. I was so happy.
So I'm still upset about that poor backpack.
I'm gonna try to find it again.
We'll find it again, because I still need to send you money to get me one. So we talked about legends, we talked about Kanye, we talked about podcast guy. We tried to get into our weekend because all of us are fucking potheads and forget. The dub of the day.
Who's dubbing? Who we dubbing?
You know who we dubbing.
We dubbing that stupid chick that tried to pretend she was black.
Oh yes.
The Jewish chick.
Oh yes.
The one that
What the fuck was that? Oh, that's what you get. Stop throwing your elbows everywhere.
I'm sorry.
Throwing your elbows everywhere. You just throwing music.
That sounds like some
shit.
R&B.
Right. I was trying to. I thought I was about to freestyle some shit real quick. I didn't know. You just put me on the spot.
Listen. Stop it, Mikey. Stop it.
Your mic went out.
Yeah. Okay. Turn that down. You good? Everything's turn.
You want to hear the weird part though? This was the phone I just turned down.
I don't know how they got this. Okay, you're doing too much now. Yeah, there you go.
Either way, so let's pull up our dub of the day.
All right, let's pull it up.
Apollo, if I were you, I would start getting ready just to be over there, because you got the fire sound effects. While Apollo gets over there, you'll put some respect on my fucking sponsor's name. Shout out to the real Brian Tyree. Happy motherfucking birthday.
Happy birthday, B. What's good?
We don't know how old you are, but happy fucking birthday, yo. If you haven't done so already, fucking follow at Talent Wave. Follow at the real Brian Tyree. Follow Platinum Radio. Follow DTF Radio. If you haven't followed us already, please go fuck yourself with your dub.
Damn, yo. Why you gotta be that? Niggas just might not fuck with the shit. Let them not fuck with it. Yo, pour me a little bit of that shit.
Nah.
A little bit of that drink, yo.
Oh, now you want some of my things?
Nah, I'm just thirsty. Don't do that, Katie.
You want me to go get you the rest of the lemonade?
Nah, I just want that right there. That's good.
So, we got our Apollo over there. Let me put his DJ booth up nice and tight. Pause. So, so Mikey called. Yo, it's bad when Apollo does the Ayo and not Mikey. Yo, that's how you know we damn near corrupted him.
Oh no, I'm quiet and I'm on my business.
Yo, y'all could have told me too. I didn't send you the right. I didn't even send the audio in the blank ass fucking shit. All right. So we forgot to talk about Bobby Schmurda, but we could talk about that later today. And the Fresh Prince 30. So our dub of the day: a professor pretended to be black. And I never understand this, right? And I'm not, once again, not in a racist way, but why are we not self-accepting of our cultures and who the fuck we are?
Right.
We are in a volatile time right now.
Mm-hmm.
We should not be not accepting others. We should be embracing ourselves and embracing other cultures. But according to CNN, a white professor says she's been pretending to be black for her entire professional career.
I'm still trying to understand why she came out with that. She came out with a book or some shit, right? And that said that her whole career, or it was like an essay or some shit that said like, yo, my whole life was a lie or some shit like that. I was like, what the fuck?
So Jessica A. Krug, an associate professor at George Washington University, has written extensively about Africa, Latin America, the diaspora, and identity, while claiming her own Black and Latina heritage. But in an article published on Medium.com on Thursday, Krug revealed the truth. She is white. To an escalating degree of my...
I'm so sorry.
Yo.
I'm so sorry she's white. No offense, Katie. I'm sorry.
It makes most white people look bad, bro.
The fact that she came out with that, it was like such a bad thing, and so I'm just apologizing on her behalf. I'm sorry.
It's like you're looking for attention.
Right. I'm sorry.
Yo, what is it? It was just like that girl, Rachel Dolezal.
The one
Dolezal, Rachel Dolezal. Yeah.
The one that's the one that like.
That was the one that was in
charge. That was the one that was the head of the NAACP.
She was like the head of NAACP, and she was playing as a black woman the whole time, the braids and everything, and legit though. She could pass off as someone who was mixed, but she was legit like German something like.
Yeah, that was the one that had like a really.
She had the it looked like the Afro Latina hair, bro.
Right.
She looked like a whole Afro Latina, and she was beautiful. I thought she was beautiful. For a light skin complexion like that, with the hair, I liked it.
Standards.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Okay.
So
yeah, she could pass off as mixed.
Right.
So pretty much to an escalating degree of my own life, I've eschewed my lived experience as a white Jewish child in a suburban Kansas City under various assumed identities within a blackness that I had no right to claim. First North American blackness, then U.S. rooted blackness, then Caribbean rooted Bronx blackness. First of all, if that don't just sound wrong right there, I don't know. Like you're not only stereotyping them, but not only you're faking to be them, but you're stereotyping them too.
The same sentence.
All in the same sentence.
And it's like, why come out with this now?
Like, first of all, what is the point of doing this? And I never understood this, right? And in the most respectful way possible, if I chill with all these black people, right? You know, you see me here, I'm always conversing. I'm not here hating on nobody. Why am I going to pretend to be something I'm not? Do I think it sucks to be white right now? Yeah. But you're not going to see me going and covering up my fucking... I'm not going to skin bleach myself to black. Or something or another.
That's a fact. And people... It's like there's certain extents that you just shouldn't go to.
Right.
If you feel a certain way, okay, you know, if that's the way you want to behave, perfectly fine. But there's just certain things, extents that you just gonna go to, and certain things you do not say. No matter this, you just gotta.
Right. You just gotta. Yeah.
That's the way you feel.
Right.
But at certain points, it's just like you're just really looking for attention. That's the way I see it, and it's just for what? Because you look stupid.
Right.
And you look racist.
Right. Well, we live in Trump America, so.
But that shouldn't be an excuse for everything.
No, but guess what though? It is. Because Trump made it okay
to act like to another culture?
Absolutely. He made it okay for white people to come out and be racist in public. He literally made that okay.
He's been like that.
He's the leader of the free world. So the fact that he could still come on TV today and say racist shit, right, and get away with it, people will talk about it, but he can get away with it. Yo, what would stop the average man to do it? What would stop any person that's actually
But
racist
you
to
were
do
a
it?
college professor at the height of your career, and you lied about being black, bro.
I mean, you gotta
That's
understand.
like a white person going to a cop saying, "Oh, you pulled me over because I'm black." Come on, bro.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
That's like
you gotta understand though that white people have been living off of black culture for entirely too long.
why?
Entirely too long. It even goes back to slavery. You got to think about how white people put us to work because they couldn't work. They put us to work in the sun because they could not stand the sun. So they've been benefiting off of black people since we sold ourselves over here. So, it's just it is nothing new under the sun, and we just have to be careful with. Right now we live in a volatile world, and um, I'm all for to love your neighbor and love everybody else and shit like that. But at the same time, yo, we gotta stick together and we gotta fight. You know what I'm saying? And I, all of my people, my white people out there that are allies.
Please drop the jewels right now because we do have to go into the
Right. And this is the last thing I'm gonna say. Anybody out there that's for black people, you need to speak up. Because it's one thing to come in my inbox and ask me if I'm okay or ask me if I need anything. But the time is now to be a real ally and speak up about the injustices that have been done to black and brown people. And to show that you're a true ally and that you're not hiding because you're afraid of what other people will think about you. We have to speak up because the more people that we have on our side, the better it is for us. And the more things that we'll be able to get and achieve. But if you're gonna do it behind closed doors, leave me out of it. Don't hit me up.
and like we've always talked about, Mikey, and you always been on my block, so you know how racist my block is, right?
Mm-hmm.
I sit here and I'm just like, why the fuck do you act like that? Like, why do we hate so much?
Matter of fact, dude gave you the stink face when he was walking to the car yesterday. You ain't see it. Dude gave you wild stink face.
Yo, you
when he was
should
walking to the car.
Yo, you should have told me. I would have like grabbed your arm or something. Grab like as if we were dating just to fucking piss him off.
No.
Yo, I did some shit like that like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
One of my boys came to pick me up, and because Shorty, the one that always be looking at us,
Right.
was there, right? And I was like, yo, do me a favor, like just don't get excited by it, but pull me close to you and act like whatever. Yo, she got so stank faced, she walked back in the door.
Yeah, nah, they don't like that, bro. They don't like that.
I was like confirming every suspicion I had.
Oh no, absolutely. Listen, nowadays, see, back before Trump, they wouldn't have done that. But now that the shit is open, they're gonna the faces and all that shit. They don't give a fuck if you see. They don't care. They're gonna do what they do, say what they say.
All I gotta say is we need to fucking stop less dick sucking in the business world and about our communities and fucking actually be there for each other. Like, this is just getting ridiculous. If I find out one more Karen that did some wild, stupid shit like this, like, you make it look bad on all of us white people. Can I please get some type of sound effect for this fucking dub of a bitch? One more. Like, I don't even want to wild on her and give her the gunshots because she don't deserve that. But even then, this was just so stupid and deep.
It was retarded. I mean,
it was so fucking stupid. Let me get one more bomb because she's just that fucking stupid.
Yeah, that was retarded. I'm
Fucking
sorry.
assholes.
She gets a
fucking stupid bitch. So on that note, we coming back at like 11:15 with Johnnie, Floss, and DJ Chase. We sent some lovely solid music for Apollo. Apollo got lovely solid music for y'all too. So enjoy our music break and we'll be back.
You are now tuned into Welcome to the Rawrrzone,
I hate my
sponsored
voice.
by Talent Wave, where many of your favorite celebrities have hidden talent. Visit the site to find out more. Email talentwave.info@gmail.com to find out how you can become part of the team.
but they like my swag. Pull up with a bad bitch, I know they never had. If I took your girl, guarantee I gave her back. They see me doing good, now these niggas looking mad. Yeah, these niggas look confused. What y'all wanna do? When I walk up in the building, I'm the hottest in the room. Coming in again like Shaq when he came in 92. Don't you try and come for me if I ain't sending for you. Then I really feel the hate. Let me get it straight. Told my bitch I need my space. Need some time for me to think. Pour me up a cup and drink. Light a button, then I think. Through all the 2 and 2. That stupid bitch that I can say. I ain't but I still hit it. My bitch all in my business. I told her mind her business, cause we could kill a witness. She begging for forgiveness. She laid down on the bed and told me, baby, still get it and always rapping double down. We on the road to riches and they all said I'm the goat. But yeah, my name is hardly mentioned. It made me go, but a nigga ain't tripping. And I can have a these odd bitches.
Feelings so deep in the feelings. No, this ain't really like me. Can't control my anxiety. Feeling like I'm touching the ceiling. When I'm with you, I can't breathe. Boy, you do something to me.
I just joined the shop, so at the time and now for me to show my shot. If you was on my arm, like I wouldn't do, show me my man that wouldn't want to be who would you show me? Show me that little life so I could learn myself. Then I bring you in, show you life. We both have it common, put our heart in our bosom. Give us signs, tell us Floss got a nice dream. All that ain't getting nothing skinny and that. So you be the only one. I'm tripping over now. Like then I pull over some both of you. So I just smile and say, I'm gonna take off with the respect. I'll be done after 7.
That's right, baby. Sing to me, baby. I'm rapping to you, so please.
Feeling all over my body. You know I like it. Okay.
Mercy, bring mercy. Telling people I was in these streets. Lord have mercy. Bring mercy. Telling people I was in these streets. Body cause she was a kid. I ain't stressing out the shit I'm. You can't change the value. Johnnie got with him now. I know my niggas. Squad shaking my steady. God fly in a birdie. You my type, she's a wild. I said curry. Show me money. Your man Calvin hit like. You my son. Bitch, I got the juice. I tell her shaking. She's a lace. I asked her, do she got she said, yeah, but Lord have mercy on my soul. I need to bring mercy up. Telling people that I was in these streets.
The next morning, I read the stories of the brutal murder of the 2 police officers. I also read the witness's statement about the bullets having no effect upon the killer. I felt sorry for the witness, and I thought about how easily a person's mind can become confused when suddenly they receive a brutal shock. I didn't believe a man existed who could not be stopped by a slug from a 45.
Yo, Cole, I'm so good to have folks. JK.
I was gonna do a feature, but I had to hit the whole track with the ether. Certified platinum sound in your speaker, smelling like that Blue Day Chanel and that reefer. Send a message, bet I never beat her. That track's the only time I beat her. Kitty wet stepping in, slip resist sneakers. Now roll up more reefer. I ain't from Kansas, I'm a big keeper. Look, the glass shattered, head tapping, see a side catch a blood splatter. Playing on IG chatter. Poker phone hit, they pray I'm better. I'm getting baked, taste the cookie batter. Niggas ain't working, don't even matter. I'm a jerk, it ain't matter. I'm always working cause I don't matter. I love money, but I'm doing better. I'm talking phone in broad day, on Broadway. Anything, let that thing spread.
Boy, I think takes to get used to. Boy, I think takes to get used to. Boy, I think takes to get used to. Boy, I think takes to get used
Oh, you didn't think that I find out that you was creeping up in my house? Give me the best vibes, but you was lying probably with the next guy. Don't try to play me, I see it. Ain't wanting to believe it, but I'm done with this shit. I am. Pack your shit. I want you up on my house at 3 a.m. Mama said, don't love these bitches, don't trust these bitches, just fuck these bitches. My girl fell in love, now with me you switch. You don't ask for the door and start acting different. But it's cool, baby, fuck that. Give me my heart, yeah, take that. No, I don't give a fuck, baby, trust that. I'm a move on, there's no time back. I made mistakes, yeah, hard to break. I ain't with the game no more. I ain't with the games no more. You should've looked about me, you had your chance again.
Right.
Now that chance is gone. I ain't with the games no more. I ain't with the games no more. Get yourself to the
TV and the team, you know, niggas is dirty. Kept you on the scene, never knew you would hurt me. Kept the house clean, but you was doing me dirty. I understand it now. Some things I never knew, like a hand-me-down. Granted now, it's out in the open. This relationship's dead, ashes out in the ocean. Now we going through the motions, see? Try to fuck me up emotionally. Baby girl, you was close to me. I'll be back how I'm supposed to be. I nicknamed you Rolls Royce, you a ghost to me. On Instagram, you ain't posted, you supposed to be. If I was to die, I'm just real, walk out to the car.
I know my mistakes, now my heart to break. I ain't with the games no more. I ain't with the games no more. You should've looked about me, you had your chance again. Now that chance is gone. I ain't with the games no more.
DJ Apollo.
Yeah, look, what's the point of saying you got me if you don't got me? You gotta watch it, cause niggas be moving wacky.
You already know what it is. It's your boy Benny Bass, and you are now rocking with DJ Apollo. You can shut this shit down.
Focus Entertainment.
Don't tell me you got me if you don't got me. Yeah, look, what's the point of saying you got me if you don't got me? You gotta watch it, cause niggas be moving wacky. I can see it with my third eye. They thinking they gon' hurt eye, but I be damned if pussy niggas kill me when I survive. But it's wrong. I ain't trying to spill it all on this song. Shitting on them, that's what got them pissed off. They paper low. I'm receiving all this hate, but I can take it though. I'ma pin it and make it dough. I'm making dough. The doug's locked, so I'm lock picking. Tell Nas, this off the top, it was not written. If I ever touch $1 million, I hope God send it. Rather than me die for it and denied entrance. Yeah, the gates are pearly in the streets are golden. I'll be ready for whatever in the reaping knows. Tell my girl I don't need space, sometimes I need a moment. Tell myself to put the face of Trump the demon showing. But I've been holding it down, my crown tilted. The bars talk, part in the speech when I down liquor. They all talk, watch how you move when around niggas. It's that talk, that's usually it with round niggas.
Now I know it's real if you don't hold me down, hold me up. You put in work and put it for the town, throw it up. This was all I ever wanted growing up. This ain't what they want, they never grow with us. Now I know it's real if you don't hold me down, hold me up. You put in work and put it for the town, throw it up. This was all I ever wanted growing up. This ain't what they want, they never grow with us. Yeah, they rather judge you, nigga. They be acting like a friend, but they don't love you, nigga. Yeah, they ain't coming when it's trouble, nigga. Yeah, they ain't standing in your house.
puddle cause the raindrops. I've been praying, I've been waiting till the pain stop. I've been grinding, why the fuck I'm in the same spot? It don't matter anyway, cause I just think up. Now I know it's real if you don't hold me down, hold me up. You put in work and put it for the town. This was all I ever wanted growing up. This ain't what they want, they now I know it's real if you don't hold me down, hold me up. You put in work and put it for the town, throw it up. This was all I ever wanted growing up. This ain't what they want, they
hold up. Me fuck my just a little bit. Me fuck my just a little bit. If it ain't about mine, I ain't tripping off it. But if it's about mine, I'ma ride, yep. Hold up. Them just a pump till we kill shit. And you never need another, we the realest. I know you feel this, cause you was out. Ain't nobody gonna hold you down like I do. Rise to the tides, whatever you decide to. I'm available, I can be a ride or die to. You already know how I want. Ain't nothing like a Brooklyn girl. Nothing like it. Nothing like a Brooklyn girl. Nothing like it. Nothing like a Brooklyn girl. Nothing like it. Nothing like a Brooklyn girl. You got the twist of the world. This is how we go. This is how we go. From the hood to the club, baby, this is how we go. This is how we go. This is how we go. From the hood to the club, baby,
I'm a one-man army, so listen up, Brooklyn, it's my coming out party. I'm the new dude in charge, cause at the end of the day, you know everybody respect bars. Critics can't get enough. They say son a pretty boy, but I can't front, he spit tough. So yeah, I live up to the hype. I'm like Scottie Pippen, I'm the main one to have the mic. We on the same level, yo. Trying to fill my shoes wouldn't be one of your best. I wouldn't know. They follow even though they hate. I guess cause my style makes me the enemy.
Guess who's back? It's Floss, the heavy and the smooth guy. Now you know why I'm called the pick of the litter. I'm far than your flow, but I'm far from a babysitter. And I stick with more fitteds than major league pitches. No outfielder, but your girl is a up. The smash tub in a friend, you can call me a switch hitter. Time is eight when I understand why you miss a don't look for her, cause at the moment you know I'm with her. For that, you know my bars cause a rip, cause I'm great at rap. You just good at rapping gifts. Flow is legendary, I'm nothing less than incredible. Good with words, and yes, the lead is illegible. Eardrum is mine, but nah, I won't heckle you. I need the trap, but these arrangements ain't edible. Mix that along with my awesome show, and you'll see why my fans are screaming. When I touch down, I shut the city down. Matter of fact, the whole state, I'm not forgetting around. If you ain't know before, I bet you gon' learn now. Anytime I grab the mic, I know I'ma shut it down. When I touch down, I shut the city down. Matter of fact, the whole state, I'm not forgetting around. If you ain't know before, I bet you gon' learn now. Anytime I grab the mic, I know I'ma shut it down.
When I touch down, shut the city down. All these lame niggas scared, they know I don't fuck around. I'm the same killer in a t-shirt or button down. I'ma die for my chain and kill over this clown. I got dreams that I'm trying to reach. Got a couple famous bitches that I'm trying to beat. Pull up in a double law, let the top speech. I'm the leader of the mob, man, I'm kind of mean.
Here we go with this again. Like, there's no way you can tell me that. Like, there's no way.
Why you make it so complicated?
I don't have to answer to anybody.
Off the drain, we concentrate.
You in a whole relationship. Like, I don't understand why you. Oh man, this is crazy.
DJ Chase got beat.
You posting, I don't say nothing. I go to an event, you get mad. I don't get it. I really don't. We shouldn't even be discussing this, honestly. Like, you can't be serious. You can't. It's Johnnie Floss. Yo, the conflicts of relations. Told me you was on the market, thinking yeah, you vegan, but enjoy and bring out home the bacon. Now I ain't mad, ho. You know I ain't gonna be hating, but ironic. Meanwhile, we eating caviar and wine tasting. Keep creating. Your mindset is.
then I gotta be pimping. You hang with him, enjoy the perks and the shopping. If I do the same, you should let me finish. Here we go with this again. Like, there's no way you can tell me that. Like, there's no way.
Why you make it so complicated?
I don't have to answer to anybody.
Off the train, we concentrate.
You in a whole relationship. Like, I don't understand why you. Oh man, this is crazy.
DJ Chase got beat.
You posting, I don't say nothing. I go to an event, you get mad. I don't get it. I really don't. We shouldn't even be discussing this, honestly. Like, you can't be serious. Like, you can't. Johnnie Floss. Yo, the conflicts of relations. The famous question is, are we smashing or are we love making? Told me you was on the market, but you take it. Yeah, you vegan, but enjoy him bringing home the bacon. Now I ain't mad, ho. You know I ain't gonna be hating, but ironically you feel like me and you should be dating. Meanwhile, we eating caviar and wine tasting, knowing this negative energy that we keep creating. Your mindset is data balls, so one is consistent. But if I think like that, then I gotta be pimping. You hang with him, enjoy the perks and the shopping. If I do the same thing, then I'm dodging and popping. Don't cut me off. You should let me finish. We both know you a player, you just don't want to admit it. Don't get it twisted. I ain't saying I'm perfect, can't wear my heart on my sleeve, but you do when I'm person. I'm just saying, I'm not telling you I'm gonna break a back. I know you haven't, but I'm just saying, like, how long is it gonna go on? You know what I mean? Don't make it seem like I'm the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? If he's not doing certain things, and I'm doing it. What you want me to say? What you want me to do?
Okay. You are now tuned into Welcome to the Rawrrzone, sponsored by Talent Wave, where many of your favorite celebrities have hidden talents. Visit the site to find out more. Email talentwave.info@gmail.com to find out how you could become part of the team. Okay.
Yo, Brian, I'm really still not fucking with this commercial, man. Can I please just not use it anymore? Please.
Why? That's a fire commercial.
Yeah, you sound real professional.
She got the 900 number. She got the 900 number voice on the
What, the sex line number? Yo, so keep this,
line.
right?
She on the chat line.
The chat roulette. Let me stop, right? So I want you guys to picture some shit, right? So yesterday, I was on the phone with Coney.
Shout out Coney Brooks.
Shout out Coney Brooks.
Shout out to Coney, right?
New project out.
Yeah,
On
when
all
sales.
Fire.
Side A and B.
You know.
It's fire.
So we had that situation. So I'm talking, the situation I was telling you about, the little situation. So from the situation, I got a call from Joey presenting us that opportunity, right?
Right.
So while Joey's calling me, I think you called me. No. Somebody else called me. Family called me. My cousin called me. So cousin calls me. I'm talking to her for 2 minutes. Then on top of that, 3 people, like Ray, someone else. I called you afterwards, and then Danny's calling me. And then Danny's just watching me talk. No? Can you hear yourself?
I don't know. Yeah, put the headphones on. I got it. Oh, we gotta do headphones?
Yeah. Man, yo, Remo, time out. Yo, can I get some type of weird sound effect? Because Remo want to act like he's never been to DTF.
No, that was a Hollywood answer. Yo, we gotta do the headphones.
We gotta do the headphones. Yo, first we gotta do that. We're not doing that type of interview. We're not doing that type of interview.
That was the Hollywood answer. Yo, we gotta do the headphones.
No, he said we're not doing it.
He said he's taking an off night, but then he got the headphones. I'm sorry, I'm just here.
Remo's on A&R mode. We're not doing that tonight. We're not doing that tonight, bro.
Moral of the story, right? When Danny Ray finally gets on the phone, and I'm sitting here on the phone now, a client called, and I'm doing my 900 voice. She's like, "Yo, this is the whitest I've ever fucking seen you in your entire life." It's
a fact.
And then I forget that people also knew, like, people see me, like even Mikey seen me hold down a regular job where I had that fucking white girl voice, and it's still. I'm like, yo, fuck out of here with this. But we're here, and we have our 3 guests.
Right.
You know, we got Johnnie Floss, we got DJ Chase, who's like DJ'd everywhere in the motherfucking world, and like all these goddamn radio shows.
Yeah, facts. So,
I got one radio show.
Talk that resume.
No.
shit.
Now you have one radio show.
I always had one.
So you weren't DJing for the artistry too?
Nah.
Oh yeah.
Nah. Because if I will call V Henny right now and say, yo, he ever DJ?
Get on the line right now. Get on the line right now.
Listen, I'm an independent contractor. Like I am a work for hire. Like I have one radio show, my podcast, and one radio show. I'm on one radio show.
Yeah, for now.
For
now. But and then all the way to our far left, we got the man, the media mogul.
No. The A&R.
The A&R.
The A&R of Worldwide Sound.
Now we pulling. We're
we're not doing,
man.
Yo, we not doing that. Yo, listen.
Talk that resume shit.
Listen, originally for this interview, that's not what this was. I'm here to support. I'm here to support. I'm here to be on my A&R shit.
So who the fuck are you then? What's your name?
The guy's name is Remo.
Like I didn't even get to that yet. He's like, I'm just an A&R.
I'm just an A&R.
I'm here to show the support.
I'm just giving political answers and just being an A&R. That's it.
Yeah, because you act like you never seen us before.
That's not true. We're not doing that. Listen, we're not doing that type of interview. We're not doing that. We're not doing that type of interview today.
We being good today. How are you doing? How are you feeling?
How are y'all doing?
What's up? I'm happy y'all. What's up with the Rawrrzone?
Yo, Shorty pulled up with the drinks, man. He had his Henny. I had my Patron.
Yeah, that was looking
Apollo had whatever he brought with him.
Word. Shout out to Apollo, man.
We sipping later on too. Don't forget, I got a little gift for everybody.
I got a drive, so y'all enjoy that.
Yeah, we gonna sip on a little grown. We gonna sip on some grown grapes.
Is this some word? Yeah, is that Scotto?
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Is that Scotto?
Celebrate. You know,
celebrate
while we here.
We got things. Oh yeah, we got them things. We got some things, man.
So, I have this question, and it only came because I was listening to the Facts of Life podcast. Shout out to Alex and his team.
Mm-hmm.
All of you here, for the exception of me, had their own little situationships.
Oh no,
we're going.
Listen. I got the Bible.
What?
I'm not gonna. You're not gonna keep putting me in this.
Wait. Is Apollo included in that?
Yes.
No,
Apollo is included in that. Wow.
Listen,
and I'm not saying it to be disrespectful because I don't want to say the validity of your relationship.
Okay.
So I'm gonna call it a situationship.
Oh no.
I just want to know if Apollo's included.
Yes, he is.
Oh,
Apollo's included.
It's lit. The DJ's lit, so it's all good.
Okay.
Apollo's included.
So I'm with it now.
In some factor, and it's not a bad question, right?
Okay.
But I don't want to go like last episode when I said wifey and Mikey decided to go whiter than white.
She's not my wifey.
That's my wifey. Through the R&B voice on. You know he's serious when you throw the R&B voice on.
Yeah, like we have to play
love for your love, babe.
We gotta play not his track is Love You Till the Sun Goes Down, but we're not gonna get into that
Shots fired. Yo, Apollo, where's the gunshot? You gotta let the Ruger spray on that one. That's crazy.
So
that's the type of interview this is gonna be. All right.
Oh no, we've been on
always like this.
Yo, we've been on some shit the last few weeks because I was gone for a while to deal with the family situation. So Mikey's really been handling things because I personally have not I haven't been here.
Mm-hmm.
So in this podcast, they were talking about homeboys and like if you have roommates or best friends, okay? And Shorty comes out of your room in booty shorts.
Right.
All right, a nice tank top and some booty shorts.
Oh God!
Like you probably know, like he was giving her the good pipe right before that, so she's just chilling right now.
We're going there.
We're going there, right?
Oh boy!
Your man checks out Shorty, and you notice that. What happens next?
Nothing.
Do y'all want to go? Y'all want to go first?
I'm not. I'm telling you. I'm playing the fifth.
I got the perfect answer.
I'm here to talk about music.
Yeah, I'm playing the fifth.
Is it your girlfriend? Is it somebody that's just? It depends. Like who is it?
Well,
listen, if you're secure in yourself and how you lay down that pipe, I don't give a fuck who looking at her.
Again, for example,
she not going nowhere else.
Put your business out there, right? But can I just say, like you say, you're in a relationship. So in this case, if it's your girl that walks out in booty shorts, right? But your homie or your roommate or whatever is looking at her, do you say something? Do you let him watch, or do you wait till she goes into the other room and you like get your eyes off my fucking girl? That.
So I'm gonna do multiple things. One, my girl wouldn't even do that. That's one.
Okay.
Talk about it.
Two, I'm gonna talk to her because she knows better than that. Three,
True.
If he looks and he looks away, it's a nigga being a nigga. But if you actually staring and my girl sees you, we're gonna have a conversation.
Facts.
Because niggas is just gonna look. You see ass walking by, you gonna look.
That's facts.
So that's where I'm at.
But you don't react though. If he like starts smiling or whatever and you see it.
I'm gonna have a conversation with him, but I'm not reacting unless she does something. Because if something happens, me and her have a problem. And then me and him have a problem after.
Apollo, I'm gonna need you to get ready for some gunshots because I'm about to say something.
Oh, let the Ruger spray. What's up?
Hold on, let me put this all the way up.
Let the Ruger spray.
Let me ask you a question. Is she still listening to our show right now?
I don't know, but this is gonna involve her right now, and she might be mad at me later, but that's all right. But
Dear
I'm
God,
not.
help
I'm
me.
not worried about it because I know what I do.
Wait,
I know what I do, and Jay ain't going nowhere, and that's that. That's that. That's it. So he can look all he want.
Okay.
But Jay not going nowhere, so I ain't got to worry about
Yo, but you heard that he went and said her whole goddamn name.
I ain't say her whole name.
Her whole letter.
It's about to be real.
She's not going nowhere, though, so I ain't worried about that. They could look all day, but I'm secure with mine, so I ain't got to worry about it.
All right, so we got the 3 here that still haven't answered the question though.
They said they want to talk music.
Nah,
They're
I'm
not
playing.
talking music.
I'm playing the fifth.
You brought the questions.
Nah, I'm playing the fifth.
All right, you can play the 5th, but not you can't. That's for sure.
Why did
No, she's not. No, my girl's not. She know not to do that.
Right.
If my homie's there, my roommate's there, she's not even going to do that. She already know. So,
Chase.
I'm just here to talk about music.
All right,
so let's get to the music.
So we hear
Let's
though.
get to the music.
So we found out today that Mr. Floss.
What's up?
Mr. Floss over here has been signed to a label, and he didn't want to tell no one until it was like so fucking official.
Nah, it's not that he didn't want to
Tell
nobody.
her,
It's
buddy.
just that he couldn't tell anybody.
I mean, no, there's no.
We're not a wish-washy label.
Right. I was gonna say it's not.
Oh damn!
So
like
certain situations where people, come out and they just speaking, saying, "Oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that."
Right.
Yes.
When you're in a situation where you got a label. Everything. I'm sorry for speaking out, but I know that. I know how that goes. But you get in a situation where you're actually dealing with a label that has,
integrity,
credentials, and shit.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
It's not something that you just got to come out and be like, "Yo, I'm signed to this label." Yo, I'm gonna call Katie and let Katie know I'm signed to this label. Not saying you, but not saying you. But I'm just saying
But I'm thinking,
that's not.
Though, like if let's say there's certain people, right? Like I'll keep in tabs with. So Floss is one of them. Voice is one of them. Unfortunately, you're my client, so I have no choice but to keep up with you.
You don't got to keep up with shit.
I mean, if you fail, I don't make money.
Right.
So I have to keep up with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you hear like big stuff like about them, like damn, yo, my homie Floss did it.
Yeah, right.
You wanna give him that congratulations, right?
Facts,
But boom, right? So he be creeping and not telling no one because he act like he wasn't here when we fucking came back, right?
But it was probably going down at the time. But like I said, he couldn't say nothing.
Either way, we're
Yes.
still gonna throw shade at Floss because he's a real offender here. We're not.
Facts. I'm family.
And yeah, we're gonna be nice to Chase and to Remo because it's their first time here.
Right. I respect it. I ain't mad at it.
So we got a project
But he
out.
put a project out.
We got a project out.
With the Glendologist, which is this man over here.
Yeah, here we got.
Yes, sir.
So what was it like making that project amongst making your other projects?
And
like
how did that
it
happen?
differ?
You wanna or me?
I started my version.
All right.
I approached him. I was like, "Yo, Floss, I got a song I want you to do." It started off at one song, and we just took it from there, and then recorded it really quick. And I was like, "Well," he's like, "Yo, Chase, I got these other songs." And I think he probably kind of just like wanted to do it. And I was like, okay. So we just booked the studio time, recorded it 2 places. We recorded it one in my house and then one in bigger studio downtown. So it was like 2 studios we just worked out of, and we just put it together in like 3 weeks. 3 actually probably 2 weeks really.
That's what's up.
And probably took longer to like do
Mixing
the marketing.
and all that,
The marketing and mixing took longer than like the actual recording and everything. So I had the beats already, and then like 2 original. Everything on it is like original, produced for me. No samples, no nothing. We got the free 2 free bonus tracks with the samples, but the rest of the streaming platforms is all original, no samples. So that's pretty much it from on my side. Yeah.
So for me, right, I'm an old fashioned artist. I get excited when I hear new tracks. I hear new beats. I hear ideas.
Because he's a little cool Floss.
I'm a writer. So
Hashtag.
I'm constantly writing. I'm constantly thinking of new ideas because when you're an artist, you got to always be ready to reinvent yourself. So I'm constantly thinking about shit like, yo, all right, let me drop this week, or let me drop this next month. It's not the third. So when he came to me like, yo, listen, I got a joint. It's like, all right, cool. All right, let me hear it. It's not the third. All right, it's done. And he's like, what do you mean it's done? I'm like, it's done. Like,
he didn't tell you he's quick in the.
So I'm like,
I mean, I kind of knew. Like I said, I've been scouting him for a little while. I just didn't have the budget to work with him. So what happened was, I had, just like I said, my label's like still baby, it's still new, and it's still like I said, a raucous type indie label. So like Fool's Gold, I patented after.
And not to mention ROC.
Yes, but I patented after grassroots labels more so, not too much flash pizzazz, but just on the business model of it, and so it's just like in a sense where I was like, all right, Floss is one of those, you know what I'm saying, and I just was always scouting them out, and I'm like, why? And nobody's like, I'm like, this is a dominant and rough here, so I'm like, all right, well, everybody want to do the shoot 'em up, bang bang drill records. All right, let me know how that works out for you.
Right.
So Floss was a more general, all around package artist, so it was like. I was like, I had to, like I said, it just opened up and the stars aligned, and I was like, let me just take them. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was to me.
So back on that topic, right? What do you feel like? Because you said you're a smaller label, right? For someone of Floss's caliber, because I'm not trying to, I swear to God, I'm not trying to gas you up, right? But I'm not trying to also say you ain't shit either. But Floss is like one of those few people in this industry that is extremely versatile with his music. So what made, I guess, your label stand, and then you can answer this too, what made his label stand out, and what did you feel like the label could provide him that other labels like GVOP or ICMG Too Deep could not offer him?
Honestly, I don't really contrast labels. I just know that with me being a DJ, it would help him tremendously. So me being a DJ who kind of just, like I said, has the accolades and the performance, because the bottom line for a label is more shows, features, and sales. So, and Floss, like I said, he's such a broad artist, and he's composed. So I don't want to deal with nobody's personal issues. I don't want to deal with any. I have my own damn personal issues. I ain't trying to take on no projects, no more. So, Floss wasn't a life project. You know what I'm saying? So it's sometimes I have to scale him back from making music. You know what I'm saying? Because like, okay.
What? No, because it's not like he has a single every fucking month.
Nah, not scale back. No, not scale back into
or a new collaboration every fucking week.
Nah, not scale it back.
God damn you, Floss.
Yeah.
How dare you?
No, not as far as recording, but just as far as putting it out. So having like a rollout, the correct press, just doing, like I said, doing it in a facilitated way. A lot of artists and a lot of labels, they don't facilitate. They don't have A&R to deal with my emotional problems. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, radio, Spotify playlists, and that's what I offer. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of artists, they be like, oh, we need Instagram clout. And he wasn't worried about Instagram clout. So
he already had enough Instagram clout out to spamming people. Got you.
So I was like, you know what? Like I said, it was more him being a composed human being, Yeah.
For me, it's all about two things for me. When it comes to like, making a decision on working with people, is what's the plan and the strategy? You know what I'm saying? Some people just like to just jump on shit just because it look good or it sound good. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna jump on this because he's popping, or yo, nah, but what's the plan if we work together? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my main thing. And once you plan and strategize, if it makes sense, I'm more than likely gonna rock with it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm about. I'm not the type of nigga that just be on some clout shit. Like, not the, I don't know if we could curse or not, but
Wait. Can I get a gunshot here? Because you act like you don't know where the fuck you is.
I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure. You know what I'm saying? I don't know everybody getting deals and people saying this person listening, this person listening. But I'm not the type to do stuff for clout. I know we in that era, but I'm just all about, standing out as an artist and making timeless music, man. Mm-hmm. That's what it's about for artists. Like now, it's not really about the music anymore. It's just about, yo, what you doing over here? What you doing over there? What's this for clout? What you trying to get this for views? Like, at the end of the day, when we listen to artists like Kanye, DMX, Jay-Z, it's about the timeless music that they left behind for us. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got their other shit going on. Like Jay-Z got Duce, he got Tidal, he got all that. But at the end of the day, we know Jay for the timeless music that he left. Yeah. We know DMX for the timeless music. We know Kanye, as crazy as he is, the timeless music that he left.
But like what we were talking about before, though, you act like, yes, we know he's crazy, right? But this time, for once, when he went on a rant, he was actually speaking all truth.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it makes me wonder if he's actually that crazy, though.
Yeah, I just think Kanye, just speaking on Kanye real quick, he just needs to like maybe channel his energy a little differently. That's all. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's so quick to just be like, like somebody need to tell him like, yo, relax, wait and think before you say something or do something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
and then to your point too, like another thing with me, because I didn't dance around the question because I don't want to compare labels and stuff.
No, of course.
So that was more or less too is giving Floss a ownership and a one-off. So basically, what I structured it where he has the option to just do one song, and we just blow up the one song,
right?
And he, like I said, he gets the big push behind it. As opposed to him signing his life away to something he don't want, and we just split the masters, control them. We do our music. You know what I'm saying? We own it. So I wanted to give him some ownership too.
And that's I think that's something like we don't bring up often, right?
Yeah.
And even though you and me, we talk about it because it's the whole Spotify issue with Joe Budden, like that shit really hit close to home. But if you really sit down and think about it, though, how many companies really do give their masters, the artists their masters? Because
it's not a lot. It's usually a fight.
Prince's estate is still fighting for their masters, and Prince has been dead for what, 3 years?
Yeah, it's crazy that and this another thing I was just telling Chicks today. Like just today, I was like, yo, we got so many examples on doing the wrong shit, and we still doing it. Like it makes it literally makes no sense. We got more examples of doing the wrong shit than we got the right shit, and yet we still do the wrong shit. Like it drives me like crazy. It's like what? Like
it's because people see the reward and they try to get the fast way to the reward.
That's
so it's easier to do shit the wrong way because it's usually the faster way to the pot of gold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but,
so it's like even though you'll make those mistakes, like you'll be on some, yo, I'm gonna get this deal. I'm gonna let them niggas take my masters or whatever, but I'm gonna have $1 million, $2 million, $3 million. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As opposed to saying for the long term, yo, if I keep these masters, yo, it'll be worth more than a little bit of money I'm gonna have right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And people don't think like that. They're just like, yo, right now I need the money now, or I need whatever.
And the thing is too, it's not also nothing wrong with that. It's also knowing what you want. And I tell a lot of artists that too, like, because if you say like, it's all how you finesse it, and like you could tell the real street dudes versus the fake dudes. Because if you was a real street cat, you would know, okay, if somebody give you something on consignment, all right, you got to make that money back. You split your profit. That's just how it works.
Right.
So regular labels are actually structured the same way. So if you're gonna say, I'm gonna give you this money on consignment, and you say, okay, I want you for 2 years. I'm gonna give you this money on consignment. I pay for your studio. I pay for the work. Right. Now, when say MSNBC, say me want to buy that song for a commercial, then you got to ask daddy for permission. So is your reward always asking another man for permission, or your reward is to own yourself and be your own man?
And be your own,
So that's the thing. So that's why I feel like a lot of artists, they don't know they don't even know what reward is, because they don't know, like, okay, they give you a couple of dollars off your likeness. They give you a couple of dollars off your hard work, your equity. And it's like I said, there's nothing wrong with it, but at least don't get pimped the whole time.
I mean, but that's the problem. They do get pimped the whole time. They do get screwed over for the whole thing. And then you got a situation like what Kanye is at now, where he's just like, well, these niggas screwed me. Like, nah, my nigga, you screwed yourself.
Like, half the time,
like you can't blame anybody else but yourself. 9 times out of 10 in these situations. And like you said, there's nothing wrong with knowing what you want at the time, but then you can't later on say, "Oh, these niggas kind of screwed me."
Right. That's what I'm saying. What's the plan?
Right.
Like J. Cole, for instance, I just found out that he gave up his masters only for the first 3 albums.
Right.
So then once that 4th album hit, it's like, I bet it's go time. So that I can respect. And it's like, you know what?
After his 3rd album, you see it's a different.
He started doing his own type of music. He went a whole different direction because now it's like, all right, these 3 right here, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna get hot. I'm gonna do what y'all want.
Exactly.
And then once I get my shit, once I know it's mine, now I can do what I want.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. My thing is, what's the plan? What's the strategy?
What's the long term?
That's it. I'm not just going to just do something just to do it. And that's the first thing. And I told him that because he was like, yo, how you feel about an indie label? And I'm like, yo, bro, as long as it makes sense, you got a plan. Like, what's up? So this man didn't know me like that and open his doors to me.
Right.
And I sat in his crib and we spoke about it. Like, yo, bro, listen, you do this. You done did this at this time. Yo, I think we can do this. And this is
funny too because I propositioned him on my podcast. I was just like, I think he's just bugging. Like, and I just took a shot in the dark. Like, I was just sitting in my house. Like, I started my podcast because of COVID. I was like, you know what? I had my contracts done with my lawyer, and I was like, had everything exactly like to the T of what I wanted, So I was like, I just asked him. I was like, yo, you want to just how you feel about doing the indie label? He was like, yo, I'm with it, and I was like, shit, let's do it.
I'm just like, as long as it makes sense, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because it's all.
Listen, the board's fine still.
I understand it's business, is you know what I'm saying, and all of that. But at the end of the day, you here to do a job. I'm here to do a job.
It's a fact.
We come to do our job, and we strategize, and we plan it out, and we here. You know what I'm saying?
What was the hardest part about putting this project together for y'all?
Honestly, it wasn't hard at all.
Actually, it wasn't hard. The hardest thing was, I would say, it was none of it was really hard, honestly. But the hardest thing was the first single, honestly.
That's the hardest.
That's the hardest thing.
We're not going there. We could go there, but we're not going.
We could, but we kind of have to.
Yeah,
because
the show is called what? Welcome to the Rawrrzone.
Yes,
we're gonna get into it because it's our show.
And he was, and the reason why it's interesting because he was outnumbered. So it's me and Remo versus him. So it's kind of like, and ironically, he won. That's the crazy part. He won.
All right, so listen.
So wait. You tag teamed.
All right.
And you still lost.
No, hey, all right. So
we didn't even mean to tag team.
No.
Okay,
all right, so here's how it went. All right, so bust it. I'm in the crib. I'm fixing up some things, or chefing up some content and all that. So Chase says, as we usually do, whatever. I mean, Floss too. But me and Chase, we always text or whatever. So, Buster, he texts me the beat. So at first, I went through it, and I was like, all right, I gotta go through this again. Because it just wasn't hitting it. It wasn't hitting the senses for me. So then the second time I heard it again, I just went into oh fuck, hell no zone. So I'm hitting this thing. I'm like, yo, listen. We're not doing this to Floss. Like, that was just straight up what I said. I said, yo, we're not doing this to Floss.
He didn't even hear the mixed version. It was like the unmixed version.
Right.
Recorded straight in the Pro Tools, nothing. Like it sounded like it was recorded right here. Like, it wasn't mixing nothing. I'm like,
right. So then he tells me that. He goes, bro, he gives me like the roll eye emoji. He's like, bro, it got to be mixed down. So I was like, all right. So then I think it was what?
I played it in my car.
Yeah, so he plays it in the car.
I said, all right.
Oh, the car test, bro.
Yeah, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, okay, my fault. I apologize. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. All right. So here's the thing. I'm gonna bring up to speed to y'all. So when Chase got me on the label as the A&R, which was one of the weirdest hirings ever. But when he got me as an A&R, I told him the one thing is I'm not aiming for nothing less than great. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that is because of what he does, his business model, and then also too,
when it comes to the artists that we're aiming for, we're not just aiming for just any old artist. We're not just going to pick up anybody from the street. We're just not going to pick up somebody that just has no work ethic. You know what I'm saying? This shit is real. Right. You know what I'm saying? So anything, even with the listening event, right? Like they get at me, oh, Remo, you mad industry or whatever. And I'm like, no, it's not that I'm mad industry. It's the fact that I don't want to get caught up with the fuck shit. Because I've been to a lot of the listening events and shit like that. So there's a lot of things I've seen and I witnessed, and I'm like, nah, we're not doing that type of event. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. But overall, just with us as the label alone, man, I mean, you talking Chase is what, 14 years in the industry? I'm 14. Floss has got to be what?
About
in a minute.
A million.
About 10, about a decade. So you're talking about 35 years of cats that like put hardcore work, effort, you know what I'm saying? And for us to even with the name worldwide, you know what I'm saying? That just tells you alone you can't aim for nothing less than great. So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Whatever Chase sends me, I mean, it's going to be a yes and it's going to be a no. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not going to be yes men in each other. That's just facts. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. So definitely we good outside. Chase got it. I'm admitting I'm saying it on air.
He definitely won.
Chase got it. I'm saying it on my IG live. Chase got it. All right. But
he definitely got it.
But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, you got to give these two tremendous effort. Like you did something that hasn't been done in a long time.
Thank you.
I mean, it's been done, but as far as like under this independent realm, you know what I'm saying? You're talking DJ Chase, Johnnie Floss, you know what I'm saying? Like shit is real. And for me, I'd be a fool to not be an A&R for this man's label. You know what I'm saying? Like,
thank you.
Like for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I say no? You know what I'm saying? And also too, for me, all right, yes, the media part of me, the media guy, the guy that's around, the guy that likes to help and connect people and everything of that magnitude, the actor, the podcaster and everything, all that. I didn't want to come in this situation, with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how hard Chase works hard for this. So it was just the eagerness to like really understand music. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm going to keep it a buck with everybody here. There was a point in time I was getting mad at artists. I'm not going to lie, I was.
Same here, because that's another thing to answer your question. Because Floss, I was like, listen,
right.
I just took literally a shot in the dark because I was
I
like,
feel
sick
like
of
everyone's having this frustration with artists because I don't know where this.
You know what it is? I'm gonna tell you what it is, and I'm gonna keep it a real buck with you. A lot of artists now are not they're not understanding the business, but rather just say fuck it. I just want the creativity. Now my thing is
or the clout.
Now my thing is this, right? You're doing that, but then look how you're operating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like a bozo.
Not even a bozo. I don't even go that far. You're just operating on fuckery. And then it's like you look at somebody like Chase. Let's say Chase wants to take you on, right? Let's say the label wants to take you on. Now you want us to not only spend dollars on you, but also spend time, which is still dollars or whatever, and you want to do fuck shit. How does that sound?
And that's the first thing, not to cut you off.
Yeah, so good.
That's the main thing too that I told him. Like once, because us as creatives, we see a vision for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like when somebody brings something to you that's not really on your vision, it's kind of hard to be like. So that's the first thing I said when he said it to me. I'm like, oh man, I know he wanted me to do some trap shit. I'm like, yo, Chase, listen, man. That's the first thing I said. I said, listen, Chase, man. I don't want to come off like the artist that know everything. I don't really want to go this direction.
Right.
And he said, Floss, trust me. Just do this for me. It's gonna work. Like, you know what I'm saying? And when somebody say trust you, it's kind of like, all right, you got to take heed to that.
Because
so
you know what it was? He does, like I said, I had to get dabbling in the music. So I said, I sent him the beat. The beat in the beginning of the intro is a jazz horn. So I'm like, Floss is all jazz. So it's still him. I said, don't change your content. We're just gonna change the sonics. I didn't say I'm not gonna change the lyric content. I'm not gonna. I don't care about all that stuff. Like I care about positive music. So, like I said, if work like a glove. So I was like, listen, it's still the syncopated jazz sound that you like. It's just The drums are different. That's all. Nothing crazy.
So yeah, he got it. He wins.
Crazy.
DJ Chase wins, man. He got that.
So pretty much he just kind of segued the whole fucking shit for us about We Outside, their BLM song.
Yeah, word.
You know, so they already
We
told
outside,
us what
fire.
Yeah, we good outside.
Yeah, so
man.
we good outside.
We good outside.
Fire.
We good outside.
So
We good outside, fire.
they already kind of just summed it up for us without
Right.
having to ask. So how about
True.
y'all introduce it for us?
I let Floss
Yeah,
do his
nah,
thing.
Floss got it.
Yeah, so this is We Good Outside, DJ Chase featuring myself, man. It's lit. It's self-explanatory, man. Let's go.
DJ Chase got beats.
Johnnie Floss. Yeah. 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 We good outside. We good outside. We good outside. We good outside. Even during quarantine, you know we good outside. Screaming BLM, so you know we still outside. Hey. We good outside. We good outside. We good outside. We good outside. Even during quarantine, you know we good outside. Screaming BLM, so you know we still outside. We still outside, and I'm turning up. I'm always in a different bag, and I ain't letting up. Yeah, this flow is nuts, and simply can't be touched. But ain't no telling when I feel like I'm a crank it up. So get about your feelings, man. My team always winning. Why you always think I'm grinning? And these waves always spinning. And I'm always gonna be spending. Cause my account ain't never pending. But I really don't be lending. Ain't scared to change, so I'm blended, huh? You see my fit? Yeah, you know it's me. You see the shoes? Yeah, I keep them clean. Eating good and everything else in between. So when I say I'm outside, that's just what I mean. We good outside. We good outside. We good we good outside. Even during quarantine, you know we good outside. Screaming BLM, so you know we still outside, huh? We good outside. We good, we good outside. We good outside. Even during quarantine, you know we good outside. And BLM, so you know we still outside. I talk the talk and I walk the walk. Teaching all you rappers, but I don't need the job. Feeling strong like Popeye when he eat his spinach. You see the T on me? Yeah, that's Brooklyn Village. All about black business, cause I like to see black winners. That chick with me while we at dinner, but I didn't meet her on Tinder. Met her through a friend named Linda. She a real one, no pretender. And she thick, but still slimmer. Hell of a night, she gon' remember her. The go-to guy, yeah, I get it done. I'm with all the smoke. Brooklyn never run on. Eating good and everything else in between. So when I say I'm outside, that's just what I mean. We good outside. We good outside. We good outside. We good outside. Even during quarantine, you know we good outside. Screaming BLM, so you know we still outside, huh? We good outside. We good, we good outside. We good outside. Even during quarantine, you know we good outside. And BLM, so you know we still outside.
DJ Chase.
I gotta sing the acapella too. That's perfect. I need that. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, we need all of that in the bag of chips right there. But
I gotta sing acapella.
Track.
I got you.
So this is the lead single off the project.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
You know, I really like it. I heard a lot of music, right? But that beat was definitely different.
Chase.
Yeah. Shout out DJ Chase.
Say it one more time. Chase.
I try. You got the intro though?
Wait, there's a story with that.
Man.
Ooh,
man.
So we get
boy.
So because we only have a few minutes left, we'll play the intro at the
Yo,
end.
he surprised me with that. No, he didn't. All right. Not surprised me in the sense I don't know his skill set, but I didn't think we was gonna go in that type of bag with that intro. That was just straight up.
I was fucking happy.
That's bag.
That's the bag that I can get in. Like,
yo,
easy.
Yo.
But Yeah, that he played that by mistake, and it was just like, he like, yo,
I
that might
need
be,
that.
he like, yo, I got this for somebody else, but I don't know. I'm like, bro, I got like 8 bars right now, and I could go perfect with that.
Yo,
he like, what? Let me hear it.
That shit reminded me of ROC. Be running this rap shit. Like, yeah, that's all I think about.
And listen, y'all, anybody that's listening, y'all need to thank DJ Chase too, because
facts.
He puts the leash on me. Like, pause. Like because I had another verse for the intro, and he like, nah. I'm like, yo, you sure? I'm like, yo,
save that for part 2. You don't
like,
give
yo,
everything.
listen.
You don't give
There's
everything
a
I
lot
want.
of leash talk lately. I don't know how comfortable I feel with this lately.
Yeah, that's why I just said pause. Like, I'm not sure who will listening. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
so,
but this is also music wise. I heard a lot of people say, "Yo, my people's got me on a leash."
Yeah.
And then let alone the fuckery, the mere fact I'm in a group chat with him.
Yeah,
and he makes me uncomfortable.
Everybody's about their business now.
Yeah,
no, and I'm glad about that, right? Because
like I said, it's not a leash. I want Floss like.
No, I know what he means.
Yeah.
I
don't mean
I
it
get it.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not Suge Knight, man. Like I'm not.
No. But I get the business side of it. Like I definitely understand.
This ain't the new Death Row.
No, hell no.
Hell no. Now we ROC, man.
No. I'm just me. That's it. I'm just me. We are totally different. I don't bring none of that. Because that shit will put a stigma on you. I know I am not no Suge Knight. I'm not hanging niggas off the balcony. I'm not doing none of that. If you don't want to
put me in the headlock a couple times.
If you don't want to work, if you don't want to work, I mean, hey,
talk to my lawyer. That's it. Simple as that.
Yeah,
talk to my lawyer. I don't have to deal with that.
I mean, listen, fuck it. Yo, we need a lawyer of ourselves. But
I got a nice lawyer for you. Listen, Barry Hay is dope. Hey man.
Shout out to Barry.
Why they gotta be another Heyman person? Like, did we not just get over this shit with fucking Paul Heyman?
That's my buddy right there. He keeps me all right.
Yo,
shout out to my guy Ivan too, my lawyer too.
Word.
Shout out to Ivan, man. Word.
So, next, man, it's been a dope night. I really do appreciate you guys for coming.
Thank you. It's on all streaming platforms as of today, so you guys know.
Yeah.
I did the pre-order. Yeah, I did the pre-order.
You're on all streaming platforms.
Get that. The Bandcamp is the higher price, so go support it on Bandcamp too. That's the official, the link that I like.
And I got some stuff coming up too for people that want to purchase it.
And more stuff.
merch.
Yeah,
got some giveaways too. So
I got my merch.
Be on the lookout for that. I'm
Explain.
posting that soon. So
shopexplain.com. Get the label merch. Remo Morocco, you need videos, videography. You gotta have your budget up, have your coordination together.
Especially after he just did stuff for the United Nations. So that's
that
super.
budget up.
The prices are up. The prices are already up.
Talk that resume.
End of the month. Prices are up. I don't even want to hear it.
And if you need beats, listen. You can't even afford my beats. So hopefully,
Damn, wait.
Talk that resume shit. Talk that resume shit.
Niggas be real.
Yeah,
Their budget gotta be right.
The money gotta be right. Don't get too cocky though.
No,
we're not being cocky. We being real.
Cocky is knowing your worth.
We being real.
I know my worth, right? But I wouldn't go and say like, yo.
Nah, you got to.
You have to.
Yo,
you fucking have to.
Am I the only one that I feel like I have to be down to earth when I walk?
It's not being down to earth.
Is there something wrong?
When you have your own business, you don't got time to be down to earth.
Listen,
you got your
don't hear that.
Because you know what happens when that down to earth shit. That's when niggas fuck you over.
And that's why we're here right now. Got you. Cool.
Fuck you over. You don't that down to earth shit. That's cool.
That's facts.
With people that's been around and fuck with your shit. But that down to earth shit, when you meet a nigga who's like, yo, I fuck with your beats, yo, I fuck with your photography, and then the nigga come and say, oh, I get a discount on the road, and then the nigga don't promote your shit, fuck out of here. Nah, that's that bullshit.
Listen,
all
right, y'all got
Apollo. No, I want to shout out DJ Apollo.
DJ Apollo.
As a fellow DJ, we gotta stop competing.
Shout out to DJ Apollo.
Shout out to DJ Apollo. I think he's DJing Thursday, right? All right, so we gotta talk to you.
I'm in the building.
Yeah, we DJing Thursday together. So
chasing the building,
man. But
and I'm fighting for DJs too. Like I said, I'm fighting for our bread. So that's another reason.
Listen.
So like DJs that want to make records and are scared to put out records and want to get back to what DJing is, I'm fighting for that. So all my guys out there, I'm fighting. That's what I'm fighting
that
for.
DJ shit.
Time out. I'm gonna mute everyone's mic but the two DJs, right?
What's up?
Because this is a DJ question. So sorry, mic 2.
What's up?
3.
I'm stepping away. You ain't got to mute mine.
Yeah, fact.
Now I answer that for you.
No, I'm literally
Kay
just
don't even
only
know she's
doing.
muting the right mics.
No, I had to count it in my head, right? So, DJs, as of October 1st, Facebook is shutting down all types of live streaming performances that is playing music.
I got you right now.
Do you guys feel, even though there is a way to finesse it because of certain algorithm and shit like that, right?
I got you covered.
But you guys feel like it's just gonna hinder the DJs, or they're gonna help further it?
Well, see, as being an entrepreneur that owns his own label, guess what? I'll just play my own records. See how that works?
But
they be cutting off people records too.
Yeah,
though.
No. They're mine. Like I mean,
they still cut it off.
No. What I'm saying to you is like I have a deal with TuneCore that allows me to play my own records all day long.
And that's a great thing, right? But then you have people like Amadeus, Platinum Boy producer. You have people like Music Maestro who have legitimate claims on the records.
But it's because they don't have deals with the tech companies. That's why I have those. I don't have to worry about them.
Oh, okay. So for the person that has the deal with the tech company, let's go to the DJ that doesn't have the deal with the tech company.
I got you right now.
Okay.
He gonna just play our own DJ records because we have our own DJ records, right? We gonna get Apollo in the studio. He's gonna make his own records. He's gonna own his own label. He's gonna own his own publishing, and he's gonna play his own records.
You need a fucking Paul Heyman now too?
I'm just saying.
Yo, I'm gonna mix
Mad fact. You know what that sound effect is? Hold on. You know what you gotta say after that?
I got you.
You know what he has to say after that? I'm gonna say it for him.
They can't shut you off when you play your own records, right? You make it in your house. We gonna shut me off for talking? It's my own music. I'm just saying.
So how do you think the DJs now are gonna surpass this overhaul? Because not every DJ, and we know a lot of DJs, bro, that are not smart enough to do stuff like that.
But the biggest thing that I have for that is how many DJs was doing it before the quarantine.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the thing. Wasn't too many DJs that was really doing the live shit before quarantine.
So then what do the DJs then have left if that's taken away? The clubs are still not fully formed, right?
Right.
These places are at somewhat of a diminished capacity where there's no point to even have a DJ.
Right.
But just put a boombox to a speaker.
So DJs, just like everybody else, just like the artists, just like people who work 9 to 5s, people who are sitting home getting unemployment, they got to figure it the fuck out.
That's what we had.
And that's it.
We had this
Yo, they're gonna start. They're gonna stop no matter what. They're gonna stop. They're gonna find a way to stop you from making your fucking bread.
Well, hold on. You know what? Or what you could do is you can go to the publisher. You can join the National Publishing Association, and you can join things like that, or like something called Mix for Change, which D Nice just did today. DJ Envy. I'm DJing it on Sunday, so we fighting for voter registration. So then we can get into these, these political realms and talk to council people. And we fight for publishing rights, so we don't have to deal with that, and we get to keep our own money playing our own records.
But everybody has to get on board. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
it starts with the few. But if everybody don't start to come together and really get with it, it's only gonna go so far.
But like I said, we got to take it back. DJs making their own records again,
Absolutely.
Like Africa Bambaataa, like the great Grand Wizard Theodore, DJ Flash. They played their own records. Like I Floss said. Y'all seen so many examples of copyright and owning your masters. Guess what? If you own your own masters, can't nobody shut you off.
Right.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to help. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely. Drop those jewels. Drop the jewels, because you never know who's listening. So absolutely.
So you wouldn't have to worry about that if you own your own masters, right?
And it's a different time period now. There's people that there's people that make music and people that just play music. So it's different.
Right.
So it's like if you just a person that like you play for parties and that's all you do, you kind of asked out. You figure it out.
Yeah,
he gets it.
Because sometimes DJs just do it for the monetary gain anyway. Some DJs don't care about being seen or heard or whatever like that. They just want to make the money.
But like once again, we said you seen it do it wrong. You don't keep following that, working at a hot station for 100 years and don't own nothing but some cars, or you gonna own some publishing.
And that's another thing too. Just basic life shit.
Right.
It's a way around every fucking thing.
And that's what I was gonna say.
I think
just like she was just
everything.
saying, the photographers with the flip phones.
Yeah,
you're gonna always have somebody that's gonna undercut you and circumvent you. How you deal with that, how you handle that, how you rise above it, and
it's ways around.
It's gonna
literally everything.
You're gonna in everything that you do. There's always gonna be a scammer.
Yo, I think
everything,
always gonna
son.
be somebody that's gonna
no matter
try to
what,
screw
son.
you and go the easy way. And
Motherfuckers is teaching no degrees.
Right.
Motherfuckers driving no licenses. Like I said, the whole world is based off how my son Jody said and Baby Boy. This whole world is based on transactions.
Word.
Yo,
I want to hit a coffee shop, Apollo. What's up?
Yo, time out though. Let's not blow up my spot on the driving thing, man. I got suspended license without having one.
You said it. We didn't say that. We didn't say that. You said that.
And I ain't hear none of that.
Right.
Nobody
blew that shit up.
Let's get to that intro.
That shit up.
I'm down. Introduce the intro.
The coffee shop?
Yeah.
All right, it's the coffee shop.
Wait. Before we do that, because we're way over our time, let's go around the room.
Oh yeah.
Social media.
So we're gonna start with you, Floss, because you guys are the guests.
Everything is Johnny Floss, JOHNNIE Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, JohnnyFloss.com.
DJChaseDigital.com or Instagram _DJ Chase on Instagram. I don't do Facebook or anything else.
Paulo.
Everything as usual, no apology. Don't forget to follow the Rawrrzone. Don't forget to follow DTF Radio. Once again, anything that you find.
And the Misfits. Don't forget the Misfits.
Of course, but that's on Thursday.
That's different.
They still deserve their shine. Like, follow the Misfits.
Shout out to the mob. You know, I'm also part of the Misfit mob. So, shout out to the team. And
he's trying to get me jumped by Showtime.
Talk your shit, Paulo. Talk your shit.
Remo, where can they find you?
What's good? Damn. You can find me at my website, remomarac.com. If you want to look at all the content and everything I create. On Instagram at Remo Marac, on one word, REEMO Marac, MEERAK. Also to follow the label Worldwide Sound Records.
Yeah, on Instagram.
With a Z.
With a Z.
Word.
Sounds with a Z. I love my team. I love what we do.
We're just small guys. Some guys just trying to make it. That's all.
I don't like saying try, man. I told you about that rule.
We guys making it.
Yeah,
guys making it.
Definitely making it happen.
First rule, don't
thank
even
you guys. Thank you guys for having us too. I want to say thank you.
Appreciate y'all every time. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you so much for being patient, like with the booking. It was, a whole bunch of shit was fucked up, but we bounced back. We're better than ever. We're pettier than ever, which is horrible. But Big Daddy Kane, where can they find you?
Yeah, you can find me. You already know. You can find me _Michael Bosick everywhere. I do have a video that me and Katie get to talk about today. So, the remix to Rotimi song In My Bed. Y'all go ahead and check that out. And my EP, my new EP, A Love Story 2. Retribution is coming out soon. So
wait, we changed the name from the bedroom EP?
Now we're not doing the bedroom EP no more. We're going right to A Love Story 2 because I got some shit to talk about.
I mean, obviously now.
Talk that new EP shit. I'm talking about.
Yo, make sure you tune in with us everywhere at Rawrrzone NYC tomorrow. We on Corner Radio on Station Head 8:00 p.m. before the Danny Ray show. So tap in. You're gonna hear, the top 10 of the tri-state, and 99% of that is someone in this room is on that list. I'm gonna stare straight at him. So we're not gonna, because I got my drink and I want to drink up. But
I see what you did there.
But maybe you might hear that on the fucking countdown or not. We don't know yet. You'll see tomorrow. Catch us on Platinum Radio. Catch us on DTF Radio. Next week we got the Jabba gang, and we going back to back with them. Pause. Fuck you, asshole. I don't want. Yo, I'm not.
Apollo, let's get into that intro. Let's get into that coffee shop.
Yeah, drop that.
Make sure you keep up with the team, and we're gonna get into that coffee shop, and then we're gonna get a little spray bottle for Mikey to cool down.
It's all right. We got you.
But on that note, good night, everyone.
DJ Chase got beats.
This is not one of the toughest beats.
It's Johnny Floss. Yes, this is how it starts. It's Johnny Floss.
Hold on. Wait.
Yo. It's time to apply pressure. Every bar is felt, cause you get chills even if you read the letters. Cut from that lyrical cloth, you hear the texture, I'm too seasoned. Level above salt and pepper. Nah, that's not a diss at all, the salt and pepper, so keep that narrative. I ain't doing a Spinderella. Get it? Salt and pepper, Spinderella. Lucky I don't DJ, bank on that like a teller. I just keep it real, some people can't handle it. You say I'm out of hand, well I tell you get a grip. Aiming for the cheese, who wouldn't want to be rich? Even Alicia Keys lets you know she loves Swiss. And them two, yes I admire, but not for nothing, I still think that Mashonda is fire. So I don't really know how she feel about actors. Might be done with producers, but what about rappers? No. Shoot, 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 shoot.
DJ Chase got beat.
It's Johnnie Floss. Yeah. Yes, this is how it starts. It's Johnnie Floss. Yo, it's time to apply pressure. Every bar is felt, cause you get chills even if you read the letters. Cut from that lyrical cloth, you hear the texture, I'm too seasoned. Level above salt and pepper. Nah, that's not a diss at all, the salt and pepper, so keep that narrative. I ain't doing a Spinderella. Get it? Salt and pepper, Spinderella. Lucky I don't DJ, bank on that like a teller. I just keep it real, some people can't handle it. You say I'm out of hand, well I tell you get a grip. Aiming for the cheese, who wouldn't want to be rich? Even Alicia Keys let you know.
How you take her to that spot? You know that's our favorite spot. All I want to know is, what is it about her? Why is it not me? Call me back. You know who this is.
Joe, had my eye on you for so long. Yes, you're a goddess. Used to tell you you were beautiful, but you were being modest. Thinking while I'm working out, doing extra flexing. Smile blew me away, and I love your skin complexion. You look at me up and down, then give me the smirk. Talking about you looking great, Johnny. Keep up the good work. Gave me the vibe like you were someone I deserved. And when I asked you out, that's when you hit me with the curve. I never looked at you as being out of my reach till you hit me with the "you like my little brother" speech. I laughed to myself like, wow, she turned me down, knowing that I got the charm and the $1 million smile. I gotta get back, I ain't used to no rejection. Like Jay said, put my pimping back into perspective. But what really made me grin is that she got jealous when I got attention from another woman.
Should've been you, but you were playing games. Now you look like a fool. Getting on that, seeing me with the love and the girl, and you're all alone. Girl, you're jealous. Very jealous.
So I'm chillin' with the new chick, trying to get to know her, making sure that I'm a gentleman, the way a man's supposed to. It's always a good time, anytime we link. Always got some good food, and sometimes we get some drinks. Then I see Monique, like, nah, she wouldn't dare. She walks over like, wow, can't believe you brought her here. She like, oh boy, this whole thing is so fake. It's no way both of y'all sitting here on a date. I look at her in shock, face kinda delirious. I stared and said, wow, Mo, you can't be serious. You being a savage, this more than curious. And trying to cause a scene in public makes me furious.
The next morning, I read the stories of the brutal murder of the 2 police officers. I also read the witness's statement about the bullets having no effect upon the killer. I felt sorry for the witness, and I